I'm excited for this. Hopefully it comes out somewhat similar to Nikkie's version. Her looks are super, super amazing and super intricate and very sharp and precise. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to try my absolute best to make it look exactly like Nikkie's. So let's get started. I'm going to start playing the video.
The first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my face using my new favorite Cetaphil moisturizing cream.
Okay, I don't have the Cetaphil moisturizer, so instead I'm going to be using the Origin's GinZing moisturizer.
For foundation, today I'm going to go in with the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Foundation.
Okay, I don't have the foundation she's using either, but I just recently picked up the Revlon ColorStay foundation, and this is for combination and oily skin, and this is in the shade Sand Beige. So I'm going to be trying it out today. I do, however, have a beauty blender, so I'm going to be using this to blend out the foundation.
And I'll be using a beauty blender to apply this.
I know Nikkie always gets foundation on her lips, so I'm going to kind of do that as well, just to really do exactly what she's doing so that this can look exactly like her look, because I really want this to be exact.
For concealer today, I'm going to go in with the NARS Creamy Concealer in Chantilly.
Okay, I do not have the NARS Creamy Concealer either, but I really want it. So I'm just going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. And she puts some under her eyes.
And setting it using my NARS Soft Velvet Loose Powder in Snow.
I do not have that powder either, so I'm going to be using the Cover FX Translucent Powder in the shade Light. She is not baking in this video. I expected her to bake, but she is not baking, so I will not bake either.
I'm going to start off by priming the eyelids so this look will last all night long.
Okay, well, she did not show us how to do her brows in this video, so I'm going to have to wing it. Let's see if she wrote down which product she used. Well, I'm really glad I have none of the products that she's been using today, so, which is great. We're going to be substituting the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz for the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, and we are going to be substituting the Tarte Brow Mousse for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, and we are going to be substituting the Clear Gel, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Gel, with the Great Lash Maybelline Clear Mascara instead. I'm going to try to do my brows as close as possible to her brows, if that's possible. So I'm going to be starting off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, and I'm going to be starting with the outer part because it seems like that's what she started with, but I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, it's not going to look exactly like her brow because we have different eyebrow shapes, so in order to get mine exactly like hers, I'd have to tweeze off the outer part of my brow, and I don't want to do that today. So we are going to do the best we can with a completely different brow shape. It also looks like she went in and snatched her brows with either some foundation or some concealer, so I'm going to be taking the Revlon ColorStay foundation, and I'm just going to be snatching my brows so that they're a lot sharper on the bottom with this brush right here. This is how my brows turned out. Hopefully they look somewhat similar to hers. I tried my best, so hopefully I get an A for effort, but let's continue.
I'm going to start off by priming the eyelids so this look will last all night long.
She is priming her eyelids with probably not the same primer that I'm about to use, but that's okay. It's the look that counts in the end, not the products you use. So I'm using the Nude Matte Eyeshadow Primer by Ultra by Ulta, and I'm just going to apply it with a brush like Nikki is doing.
And I'm going to set my crease to brow bone area using a light shadow to help blending later on.
I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Rainbow Palette, and there's a white shade in here, so I'm going to be taking that shade and I'm going to apply it all over my lid as a base, just like she did.
For the crease, I'll be going in with Carroty Eyeshadow E.l.f. and with a soft blending brush, I'm just gonna define my crease using that.
I wasn't kidding when I said I do not have any of the products that she's using today, and I thought I'd have maybe some, but apparently I do not. So I guess this is just going to make this video more interesting because I'm going to try to find a dupe for that. For a dupe, I'm going to be using this shade right here from the e.l.f. palette that I showed you guys earlier. This is just the rainbow palette, but I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I'll link it down below. And I'm just going to be using that brown color in my crease just like she did.
Which is an exact dupe for Max Embark. I'm gonna cut my crease.
Okay, girl, yes! You cut that crease! She's doing an amazing job. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do an amazing job like that, but we're gonna try. So I don't have that color either, surprise, surprise. So I'm just going to be using this shade right here. And this is from the La Palette Nude 2, or LA palette. It's either LA palette or the La palette. Let's take that color with an angled brush and let's cut our crease.
And now with a small buffing brush, I'm gonna buff that in.
Okay, a small buffing brush. That might be a problem. I don't have a small buffing brush, so I'm just going to be using the same brush that I used to blend out my crease, but I'm just going to be very, very careful so that I don't completely ruin the shape that I just made and just lightly blend it out. Okay, that looks really, really amazing. I'm just going to be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese because this is the closest thing that I have to that product. So let's see how it turns out.
And setting it with a white shadow right over top of that base.
Okay, so I'm going to be using the same white shadow that I used previously.
Crease right below the line using this heavy metal glitter liner by Urban Decay in the color Glam Rock.
Cute. Ooh, cute. I really, really like that.
And then in the center using a lavender 3D glitter by Makeup Forever.
Oh, I don't have that. I do have the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, and this is in the shade Steel Spark. So we are going to be using that to do what she just did. Oh gosh. You know when there's like the brand name and then there's the generic version? Yeah. I feel like I am the generic version and Nikki is the brand name. Great. This is just great. Well, you know when you give it your best try but you still fail? That's me right now. I'm going to be using the NYX Ultra Pearl Mania, and I forgot what shade this is, but I'll put it in the description bar below.
Wing today, I'll be using this Ardency in Punker Rock On Liquid Liner.
Okay, so she's creating a wing with a liquid liner, which I also do not have. But I do have the KatVonD tattoo liner, so I'm going to be winging my eyes just like she did. Okay, somehow her wing is a lot sharper than mine, but then again, her entire look is a lot sharper than mine. So, what can you do?
Going back in with Carroty's Temptress.
Okay, so she's going back in with the color that we used to line the crease, so I'm going to be doing the exact same thing.
And continuing defining my lower lash line with this.
I don't have that color, so I'm just going to be taking the e.l.f. palette again, and I'm going to take this color right up here, and I'm just going to do exactly what she's doing.
And for a fun pop of color on the waterline, I'll be going in with ColourPop's Cream Gel Liner in Cray Baby.
That looks like a super beautiful color. However, you guessed it, I don't have that. So I'm just going to be taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese that I used before because I don't have the exact same color that she's using. So I'm just going to line my waterline with that.
And lastly, to finish off with lashes, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Farrah Lashes.
Okay, her lashes are gorgeous. I want those, but again, I don't have those. So I'm going to be taking my Ardell Mega Volume lashes, and these are in the number 253. They look like this. I'd say they're pretty similar to the one that she has. So we are going to be putting these on. I just applied these lashes and I don't know if you can tell, but these are extremely extra. I was not expecting them to be this long. I thought they would be more similar to Nikkie's. If you're going for the natural look, do not get the Mega Volume Ardell Lashes. If you're going for a super extra glam look and my lashes are 7 feet long look, get these lashes. So let's continue.
Okay, so I'm going to contour for the cheeks. I'm going to contour using the KatVonD Medium Sculpting Powder and this Carity F21 brush.
I'm going to be going in with my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to be doing the exact same thing that she did. Her brush was a lot fluffier than mine, so I'm just going to be taking this powder brush and blending this out so that it's not so defined.
The e.l.f. blush palette in light. I'm gonna go in with this color. I'm gonna go in with my favorite Becca Moonstone. The tip of my nose to bounce off any dead black soul of a hater that's coming for me.
True. I think this is the closest product that I've had so far. It's the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. I know Nikkie likes to highlight, so I'm gonna go a little bit more extra than I usually do, to bounce off any haters that are coming for me.
For lips, I'm gonna go in with the new Lipland liquid lipstick in 50/50.
The closest shade that I have to that is the Bare Minerals liquid lipstick in the shade Boss, so I'm going to be using that. This smells really, really good. This is such a good smell.
A little bit of setting spray. This is by Boscia. It's the white charcoal matte.
I don't have that spray, so I'm going to be using the Ulta Beauty matte makeup setting spray, and this is the sample one. So this is the final look. I really do like the way that it came out. I think her version is a lot better than my version, obviously, but I had a lot of fun doing this. I really like the look overall. I love the color she used. I love how she cut the crease. I love the fake lashes that she used. I like these fake lashes too, but I feel like they're a little bit too long, but I still think they're cute, and I think they're perfect if you really, really do want to look extra. The one thing I did notice is she didn't contour her nose, which I always do. So before I end this video, I'm just going to be contouring my nose, just because I think that it'll make this look come together a bit more personally on myself. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. I still feel like the generic version of Nikkie, but that is okay. I tried my best. Hopefully this does resemble Nikkie's look in some way, shape, or form. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below any video suggestions that you have for me. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye!
Finish round 5.